Hello guys, KP Shamino here with my second video for the new BES World Cup that is going to start next week, and I'm going to show you guys how I would fish Qualifier 2. So Friday I did a Qualifier custom competition, so we fished 2 hours. And I had in total 9 unique largemouth basses. The first guy, because I was second, the first guy got like 13. So somewhere I think there is one spot that I'm missing in the rotation. But I was really amazed about the spots that were working. I know like 5-6 spots and only 2 were working really well. I got on each of them 4 uniques, and then I got, no, it was 4-3, and then I got 2 uniques on 2 different spots outside the first 2. So I'm going to share that with you guys. It was really amazing because I got the impression that I got a very good chance now in Louisiana. But first we are going to start, of course, with the starting time. So if you go to the Qualifier 2, it's in Louisiana. You need to go for the unique largemouth bass because that's the biggest bass that you can catch. And this is the starting setting. So it's a sunny day. It's 0.5 meter per second southeast wind and the air temperature is 27 Celsius. So if you go now to custom competitions, you do create, you take Quanchkin Lake Advanced, you click here, and here is a sunny day. And is it the right one? No, it's not the right one because this one is south. So let's do a refresh. Sometimes it can take some time. No, this is not right again. Because there are a lot of settings in a competition that you can have. This is south again. Yeah, let's refresh again. Sometimes it can take a little bit. I cannot put it ready for the video because I just had the right one, but it's now another one. No. Yeah, here we are. So this is a setting that we are going to have for the tournament. But you guys can see it was 0.5 southeast wind. Yeah, I'm reading in my book now. And you guys can see 27 air temperature, but this already starts at 10 AM. And it's done. Let me have a look. It's done at 4 PM. So from 10 to 4 PM. But my guess is, like always, the competitions here, they start, I think, at 1 PM. So it's noon or 1 PM. I'm almost sure that we are going to start then. And we fish until the evening. I think we had in the past 2 competitions that fished to 8 PM and 1 to 9 PM. So my guess is noon or 1 PM on this day we are going to start. So if you want to test it with your buddies, just make a custom competition with this setting. Start at 1 PM, just fish it through and see what spots are active, because this is just the same like the tournament. Then another thing, the setups again. So I'm just fishing with the same setup that I'm going to use in the Everglades. The River Tech Zois, the 270, the Kraken 9000, braid 0.24. I'm still fishing with the X-Series spinnerbait. You guys can see in the top right where you need to get all the stuff. The nymph works once again, the worm works once again, the crow works once again. You guys can see it. You need to do Captain Rower 3 for it. That means 10,000 meters for the X-Series nymph, or you need to get like 100,000 currency or 10,000 currency in to make it in the top 10 of competitions, but that's very hard, so I think you need to go with the kayak. Then the X-Series spinnerbait, 30 days in Nettering, the X-Series bass jig, 30 days in the Everglades, and the X-Series Glow, 30 days in the UK in Weeping Willow. So this is a setup. This was the best one. I got, from my 9 uniques, I got 8 of them with this. So I'm going to fish with this straight on. The same with the Everglades. But if it does not work in the tournament himself, you need to adapt. That's very important. What I saw was too, and that was really crazy, I was just doing twitching the whole time. And I didn't get a fish. I did a stop and go in between, and I had the unique. I had that a couple of times. So try to switch between twitching and stop and go. I didn't thought it was going to influence the bite that much, but it seems it does. So try to do it. If you don't get a unique right away on the cooldown, try to do a stop and go or a twitching. It depends what you was doing. It works. Switching, retrieve works. Another thing that I saw was they spawn at the same timer than Everglades. I had respawns in 2 hours in game. So that means that you can get a shitload of uniques. I had 4. I had the maximum that I can have. At the start, 2 hours later, 4 hours, 6, and then the last one I didn't have. So I missed one because the first one was a little bit too late. But you can have, if you're very lucky, no, it's always 4. You're always going to have maximum 4 because the competition, the tournament is 8 hours in game. So that's the setup. So what we are going to do now is, I'm going to show you guys the positions. So let's get started. So there is another thing that is very important. The first 2 positions that I'm going to show you guys are the best positions. There I got 7 of the 9 uniques on. And that are the positions that work until 5 p.m. They keep working, but before that only those 2 positions are working. That was really crazy. Because I went around to the usual Largemount best positions and they didn't work until 4 p.m. But the first 2, they worked the entire time. From the start, when it's low, when the time is, the peak is not so good, until the end, the first 2. So that are the prio positions that you need to do. You only go to the other spots when you got the cooldown on the respawn on the unique. So what is the first spot? And that was the best one for me. And I fished there previous year too, I think in the semifinals, but it didn't produce anything for me. So you need to come here to the Pelican Hut. And where you need to go, you need to come here to the left. And it's over there, it's that position. So you need to come all the way to here. This was the best in the custom competition. It was 4 uniques that I got here. So I would for sure try this one at the start of the tournament. So what do you do? I'm going to show you guys first the map device. So you see here the mark. This was with the swim bait, okay. Once I had one with the swim bait and then I tried it in the tournament and I didn't get 1 fish on it. But that was just to do the position. So you throw here and you come all the way. So you can do a twitching or stop and go. I already told you guys it. So put the rod in the air and you do this. Twitching. I'm not sure that they are going to bite because now it's a partly cloudy day, but I'm just going to show you guys the position. You catch a shitload of bass. So I had... And this is not bad bowfin, you will get a lot too with the spinner bait. I had 250 kilograms of fish after 2 hours doing the custom competition here. But this is spot number 1. I'm going to start here. The moment I want to get the unique here as fast as possible. Then spot number 2, you go back to the Pelican Hut. So that's the spot that I had 3 uniques in. So you come over here. And then you turn around, and here you can see like a bass trail. They call it like that, I think. And here you can see, here I got unique too. So you just throw here in between. Once again, just the same. Stop and go, twitching. You can come all the way to your feet. And that's the second main spot that I'm going to rotate. So what is my plan? I start at spot number 1. Here I got so many fish. I think I had here 20 trophies. Trophies back to back the whole time. And I had 3 uniques here too. I missed 1 time a respawn here. That was a pity. Otherwise I had 10 uniques in the practice run. But you guys can see it. Yeah, and this is once again, I think that a morning partly cloudy is a lot better to catch bowfin than largemount bass. But this is spot number 2. So what do? You try to get the first unique on spot number 1, then you come here and you go back to spot number 1 until the respawn is back at spot number 1. And that's, I think, the best until you got 8. In the best case scenario, you will get 8. In the worst case scenario, the game say fuck you to you and you get 0. That's possible too, because I already had it 2 times in this lake in the semifinals. And now we are going to talk about the other spots that work really well. So if you come back to the Pelican Hut, and this is a position that works really well, and here I got an extra unique with the best jig and with the nymph, the X-Series nymph. So it was after 4 p.m. It was totally dead until 4 p.m. So you can see it here, 18, so that's 6:20 p.m. So you can see it here, X-Series best jig, X-Series nymph. So once again, you can just throw on the marker. Don't go too far, otherwise you snag yourself to death. So you just come here. It's very close fishing because you cannot make the distance. So I will do now a stop and go. Here we go. And here, right away, some action. It's a fat one, but I think it's a trophy one. No, it's a unique. So you guys can see, do you guys what I mean with it? So this is now very active here at the partly cloudy. The other two was both in territory, but you can see it here. This works a lot better, but in a sunny day, it's not so good. But it's a spot that you know if the first two does not work. Then two other spots, what I saw, somebody said to me that you can get here the unique largemount bass too. I only got a trophy here, so I cannot confirm it to you guys that I got a unique here, but you can try to use it as like an alternate spot too. If you don't get the fish on spot 1 and 2, just come here and have a look that you can get maybe the unique one, because if the unique largemount bass is over there, it will bite right away. That's so crazy about it. So they just strike, you get one, you go to the next spot. On spot number 2, I had a lot of trophies before I got unique, but spot number 1 is always a unique. It's like here, you get a unique, go now to the next spot. But this is an alternator spot too, and now this is a spot here too, but it's very hard to fish. And what I see is it's low barometric pressure. In the past, I fished here a lot with the 4.0 X-Series frog popper, but it's not working that great. That's the main problem. If you need to throw here, because here you can get a unique too, if you need to throw over here, with this, a spinner bait or a bass jig, you get a snag the whole time. And I would not even try to go with the frog popper in this competition. So, yeah, I would not do it. I would just skip it. If of course you got the cooldown on all the respawns, you can do it, but I would just not do it. And now I'm going to show you guys this spot. Here I got one unique too, only one. That's really crazy because it's a very good spot. And it's all the end on the Pelican Hut. You need to come all the end to here, and here you can see it. So here I got the unique largemount bass once again with the spinner bait. It was once again after 4 p.m. So you just throw here. I'm expecting to get some bowfin over here. But let's have a look. Maybe we are lucky, because the other spot was delivering a unique largemount bass too. So that are the 5 spots, guys. And I think if you know those 5 spots and you got very good RNG, I told you guys it's bowfin here too at the moment. So that are the 5 spots that you need to alternate. So I'm not sure how it's going to work out for you guys, but I would start at spot 1, get a unique, go to spot 2, get a unique. If you are on a cooldown of 2 hours that you got the unique at spot number 1, you can go back. If the cooldown is not gone, you come to the remaining 3 spots that I show you guys. Try to get like an extra unique. If the cooldown is on, go back to spot number 1, get the second unique, spot number 2, get the second unique. So now you got already 4 uniques. You keep doing that until the end. And if you got time in between, after 4 p.m., be sure that you do those spots that I just showed you guys to get to 10 uniques. So that was it. Good luck in the tournament. Don't forget to sign in tomorrow. And yeah, I see you guys in next video. Bye bye.